We're going to do the Underwood, are we?
Well, we're going to have to. I don't think there's much else we can do.
Which race is it?
Unless you want to do a Sydney race. And you'd have to do Sincero's race.
We'll do Sincero's race.
Alright.
Because we'll stay clear of the quaddy because
Yeah.
we don't want to give anything away.
Alright.
That's race...
Race 5, George Main Stakes.
yeah.
Big lead up into the Epsom and...
Yeah, Gathering should... Oh, Sincero should be there, shouldn't he? What's he paying?
$2.80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gathering
No.
a lead, wouldn't it? Gathering a lead.
No, shit, no.
Sarah
Sincero doesn't lead. Gathering will lead.
I thought it Gathering will lead. Sarah Dancer. There we go. Sincero will lead. Drop in.
Well, he usually sits about 4th, 5th outer, 6th outer, 7th outer, you know. Well, it just depends where he lobs.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter with him.
I think blinkers are going on, so good tours, aren't they? Some of them.
Yeah, but it has to be a good
Yeah,
wet track.
Sincero goes, wouldn't he?
Direct Me's the one I like in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sincero.
Moody
Second
brought
one.
it up from Caulfield. It's a Melbourne horse.
Yeah.
Good track. Distance is just about perfect.
Yeah.
Nice run last start.
T-Pan.
$8.
Yeah.
Dowager Queen's in the next race.
Okay, so just mark that. Race 5. George Main Stakes. We'll do Hastings. Race 9. Oh yeah. That's right. So what do I go? 1 to be 2 to be 8 or to be ball to win or 4. I'll go with Ravi for 4.
Yeah, I like Mufasa. And I'm going.
Yeah, me fancy then. Oh, it's coming a bit. Yeah. Okay. It's called Windsor Park Plate.
Yep.
Hi and welcome back to the Form Pro preview of the Windsor Park Plate on Saturday at Hastings. And another race in Australia, the George Main Stakes, isn't it?
No, lovely lead up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sincero's in there, looking quite a nice race. Great day of racing last week. Pick 6 and a couple of nice horses, but we're just across a wee bit. That fine body across. Right. Had a look at Smart Missile's race last week. As we all heard, Glenn Boss gave James McDonald a hard time. In Group 1 racing, you have a bit of interference and pushing and shoving, that sort of thing. I mean, good on James for trying to get in. And Glenn Boss, you need to learn to ride with the left-hand whip. We'll have a good look here about, any comment before we see it?
Glenn Boss cost if you'd back Smart Missile, blame Glenn Boss.
Yeah,
That's the only person to blame.
We'll look at the race first of all and just see why he did lose the race. But just past the 300 mark here, and Smart Missile is there, Foxwood's there, and the eventual winner Manamanui's in front there.
And he's kicked. Schofield's got him out of all the rubbish and just gone to the front and minded his own business. And Bossy's worried about what everyone else is doing.
Yeah. Got a bit of a soft lead, but Smart Missile, watch him with the right hand whip there. He hits it 2 or 3 times before the 200 metre mark, and then the horse starts to veer out. Now, any normal jockey would change the whip to the left hand if he could use it on the left hand. But it's in your jockey's can't. Obviously, Bossy can't use it under pressure in races because he would have changed it otherwise.
75 Group 1 wins, you would have thought so.
So if he was, watch the race first, and he runs out just past the 200 metre mark, or 100 metre mark roughly, and then gets him straightened up and finishes off too late. Would have won if he'd ran straight or swapped the whip earlier on. So let's have a look.
It gives him whack there.
Smart Missile, it's starting to run on down the outside. Manamanui's in front. Smart Missile
starts to veer out now.
He's running off the track.
Yeah. And look at him finish off. Look at the ground he makes up. Mind you, Schofield took a big risk by standing up. So
that's right.
He didn't think Smart Missile was anywhere.
Yeah.
So he would have got the shock of his life when he dropped across.
I actually thought Smart Missile was going to get up still.
Yeah.
Before he ran out, I thought, well, he's going to come. The last 100 metres is going to be hard to get.
Smart Missile starting to get airborne. He's running off the track. Smart Missile.
Schofield sit up.
Yeah, he
does
up.
too.
Yeah.
Shivers. That could have cost him. That could have cost him.
He only got 500 for. Well, even Corey Brown said that it was a light fine. He thought he would have got more.
Yeah, shivers. No, I think the Smart Missile had been ridden on the left hand, but if he changed there, he would have won the race. And if he was my horse, he wouldn't ride my horse again on a right-handed track. for the simple reason he can't use the whip in the left hand.
Mm.
Right, but I think when he goes down to Melbourne, we'll see the real smart missile, and I think he's going to be really good whatever he goes in there.
I mean, great ride by Schofield because he just worried about his horse. Bossy, I think, got caught up in the height with Helmet and Fox Wedge, and he definitely cost himself
It's
the
the
race.
perils of backing a horse or riding a horse when it's an off-pace runner. Like that happens, doesn't it?
Oh,
now,
of
if you're
course.
in front,
Of course, yeah.
you get with so many pluses when a horse is in front.
You don't mind so much, but you know, like your classic examples like Warren. If Warren gets space, there's no horse faster over 200 metres.
Yeah, well, the sweep was biased there last
Yeah.
week, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
great,
But
great run by Brewer.
Well, Bossy, like you say, has to learn to shut his mouth and concentrate on his own race instead of worrying about what he runs.
Great rider, but can't ride the left-hand whip, so everyone's not perfect, I suppose. Well, I don't know. Huh?
Right,
So that leads in nicely to the Windsor Park Plate race, because how this race is going to map out could influence, well, I think it will influence the result of this race. The speed in the race, obviously Fleur de Lune drawn 2 and Mufasa drawn 1. Fleur de Lune will try and lead.
Yeah.
Correct?
No doubt. No doubt.
Now Mufasa drawing 1, he's got to get away cleanly, at least with Fleur de Lune, otherwise he's in danger of getting trailing, 3 back on the fence. Now Mufasa should get it, if he gets out evenly, Coleman's on Wall Street, Bosun on Wall Street, he's going to be really keen to keep Mufasa on the fence.
Yep.
Okay, if I was anyway, I'd try and keep Mufasa on the fence so you got him covered. If Wall Street misses the jump slightly and Mufasa jumps out well and goes with Fleur de Lune, they'll go out fast, and Sandy Splatter will be keen to get out second outer, and if he gets there he's got to be even tougher to beat. But I can see him trailing with Wall Street second out early on. Now Fritzy Boy's going to go forward. He's drawn 8. He'll go forward, sit outside Fleur de Lune, which puts Wall Street nice posse 1 by 1, and Mufasa in the trail. And
Jimmy
Shoe's the question, drawing 9. Okay, if he jumps well, which he can do, Jimmy Shoe, he's going to have a quandary. Riddell, if he goes forward, he's going to be out on the outside of Fritzy Boy, who will go forward, and then Jimmy Shoe will have to work to get round him. And Fritzy Boy doesn't muck about. He'll make him work to get past him to get second out if Riddell goes forward. But then Riddell's a smart baker. He'll be able to hopefully slot in somewhere about 5th or 6th.
Who can you see just on there? If everything goes to the plan that you want, or logically, if Mufasa goes to second out, which you want it to be if you backed it, who'd go to the trail? Adam Cat fly up to the trail?
Wall Street could drop in there.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. But I think...
So you think the first 200 metres of the race probably wins the race?
Yeah, I think it does. I think if Mufasa gets away cleanly, which he should do, he's the one to beat. He's going to be trailing second outer preferably, and I can't see them going any harder than they did in the McPhee. And
Fleur sets a good pace. She sets a good pace.
No, it was only a moderate pace. It wasn't a hard pace. That's what they won
yeah.
off. That's what they won off the front last time. But Fleur de Lune will lead, Mufasa second outer, and based on the McPhee, Jimmy Shoe made up 4 lengths on Mufasa, and Mufasa was holding him on the line. Jimmy Shoe was coming well, but and Jimmy Shoe's a natural biggest improver.
Yeah.
But Mufasa's going to improve too. But Mufasa holds the fastest times. He's broken 1:33 twice in his career.
That's fast.
That's fine. One at OTEC and one at in the Copeland's Mile, I think it was. So he can fly. And he can run his last 600 metres really hard and fast, second out. He's got to be the one to beat. $4.50 I think is tremendous value even still now over Jimmy's $1.90.
Okay, the other scenario, he misses the kick by half length. He has to trail because obviously Fritzy Boy, Jimmy, maybe Jonathan flies out of the gate, sees it, Mufasa rushes up and kicks him in. Well, what do you see happening?
I don't know. It's going to depend. And so much depends on that 16 metre start. Horses in the middle usually get squeezed out if they miss a jump, and get pushed out the back. Mufasa, whatever happens, I think Mufasa's going to either trail or sit second outer.
What does Holden Harvey do? Drawn 4.
I think he'll drop and get 3 back in the fence.
Okay.
He's got enough pace there, and he ran second to Mufasa in that Otaki race. But it's been lucky too. When they broke 1:33.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He was. He's damn unlucky. Flash lane for second,
And Stackhouse, old Stackhouse is big too.
And $26. I really can't see him betting Mufasa or Wall Street or Jimmy, but I think put him in, make sure he's in first fours and trifectas, but he might just.
Well, he'd be a great placement, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he's going to get a nice run. Yeah, but he's one to have in your trifectas and first fours. Interesting runner is Baldovino. He's obviously an up and coming horse. He's going to win more races, but is this the right race for him?
I don't know. I've never heard Rod. Everyone knows Roger. He thinks the sun shines out of everyone's, but I've never heard him wax lyrical about a horse so much. He thinks this is Group 1. He wins everything. So I'll be interested to see.
Well,
he said a lot.
You said you don't know if he's going to win or not. I'll tell you now, he won't win.
Oh.
He won't be in the first three. He won't be within 4 lengths of the winner. Won't guarantee it.
No,
but
better not.
He just on his sectionals when he won their last start, he's got to improve 4 lengths. He would have had to improve 4 lengths to beat Mufasa. El Santo on the same day. And El Santo would have to improve 4 lengths to beat these in the same sort of race. So he's got to improve at least 8 lengths to have a chance of winning. And I think he's drawn wide. He gets away reasonably, but he's not going to have enough nous or early speed to get.
Well, I mean, it's like the Nigeria beating the All Blacks. This is the sort of class rise he's going to.
It's huge on the class.
It's huge.
I just can't see him winning. If he had the blinkers on, and he jumped well and got up second out, he's that sort of horse you'd think, well, he could do it. Without blinkers on, I actually like him in the Spring Classic over 2,000 metres later on. He's that type of horse. When they've left the blinkers go on, that's meant he could improve quite a few lengths.
And Mr. Barry,
I couldn't see him in the first 4 would have been.
And Mr. Barry has come out and said that Jimmy hasn't gone to the next level. So
yeah, but the trouble with Jimmy, if he jumps away and misses the jump by half a length or whatever, he's going to drop in about 6th or 7th.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where he was, or 7th or 8th in the
he's going to sprint home.
And he was still 2 lengths off Mufasa, off a moderate pace. Mufasa's improved too. And the other thing, I think Anna was saying on trackside, it's the first time he's been pain free.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
And that's a big thing with Mufasa. He's a top horse. Everything's in his place. It's going to be a good track tomorrow, according to our track walker. The inside's going to be okay. And I just giving Mufasa a 6-length start again with Jimmy, even with improvement, it's going to be hard to run Mufasa down. But I'm going Mufasa on top. Wall Street, that run with the blinkers on, he just over-raced, wasn't happy. They tried to get the blinkers off him before the race, before the day, but they wouldn't allow him for some reason. I don't know. But the blinkers go off tomorrow. We know how good he is. He won this race last year, big keeper piece. And I think Wall Street he's going to get a nice run. Probably in the 1x1. Wall Street for second. Jimmy Shoe's going to be coming home hard late, depending on how hard they go or we dropped in the running. Going to be a fascinating race. And Holden Harvey for 4th for the first 4s and trifectas. What are you going for?
Well, I'm going with fast too. I like Neil said, the first 200 metres it makes or breaks the race.
Yeah,
if he gets the second out, she'll kick him with Fleur de Lune, and they'll be 6 or 7 lengths in front of everything else, and they're all going to catch him. And we know Sam Mufasa doesn't stop.
That's right. He's been there, done that. Mufasa. You know he can do it.
Yeah.
Not guessing. We know he can do it. But how much has Jimmy Sure improved? He hasn't raced successfully against this class of horse over this sort of distance that weight for age before. So there's a question mark on him. He's looking for the Cox. I really like him for the Cox Plate. I backed him in the Cox Plate, and I think he goes nicely in this race for a good, strong second or third, I reckon, and then goes to the Cox Plate, rearing to go and looks a great.
Yeah, well, I think Mufasa wins. I really like Fleur de Lune. I think it's gone 2 excellent races, first 2 races. I think it's going to sit on the pace. Not virtually guaranteed it's going to lead.
Hang on for third.
And it'll fight. So I think it'll be great place money again.
I think the good track will see it.
As
well.
Yeah. This is going to be his real asset because they're talking about going to Aussie. He's going to have to run first or second in this again, to get to justify it.
Pick and choose the races over there.
My third pick is Saint Germain. She came home really well last start.
Came home well.
I just think that it's not really second up because it had the campaign in Queensland. Only had about 2 or 3 weeks off.
Fair enough.
Drawn terribly again, but I mean,
that's the thing. The draw put me off.
Jason Collard on it. So,
but if Jimmy gets stuck 3 wide and Saint Germain gets on his back, you'd think, Saint Germain's going to be a good chance of getting into this race.
And of course you've got to include I've got to include Jimmy somewhere, so he goes in for fourth. But
Yeah.
I still have my doubts about Jimmy.
What about?
For the Cox Plate, I think they should. Personally, I'd put him aside and.
Put him aside?
I'd put him aside,
What
bring
for?
him back in the autumn, and then hit the Cox Plate again next year.
Well, they're going to Hong Kong for that big mile race.
Yeah, well, they got their
No, I
plans.
think Jimmy's the Cox Plate is his race. So I think Jimmy should. Adam Capp's no, not really. 6 o'clock news wrong race. Just warming up for longer races.
Fritzy will try his hard out again.
Yeah, on a good track. No.
Birmingham just went so awful last time, you just couldn't include it.
Yeah, but he won that big race.
Oh,
400 mile at Trentford.
16
week.
These are guns. It doesn't get much better than this.
He probably won nicely about 5th or 6th, hopefully, and he's the bigger races.
And Holden Harvey,
Holden Harvey.
Great place.
Yeah, I'll have on trifectas anyway, and first fours.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll fly over to Sydney. George Main Stakes.
We're going to leave Melbourne alone because we're doing the quaddy tomorrow. So
yeah, we're doing a study on that. So, thank you for all the people who are getting to the quaddy syndicate too. It's going to be a long term. Well, 6 7 weeks. 6 7 weeks. Give you a good interest, and we're going to be doing our best, and we'll be picking and choosing the quaddies we're investing in. So
took $100 shot to beat us yesterday. No, they're very excited about this. It's going to be a good challenge, and it's a lovely way to start tomorrow. There's four very even races tomorrow.
Well, they're going to be good sized pots right through over the carnival, aren't they? Right through the spring.
And that's where the money is. So.
And if we lose a lot, well, we'll give it our best shot. And if we make some money, all the better. So hopefully we'll enjoy the ride.
We ride every horse we bet on.
We ride them hard.
Oh yeah.
No, it's good fun. Okay, right. George Main Stakes, only a small field, isn't it?
Yep. But class.
Gathering and Zara Dancer will go forward.
Gathering will lead. It's pretty much.
You think so? Zara Dancer sit outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Sincero's interesting, obviously.
Yeah.
That was a good strong one. Well, it fell on last start, but good improving one, wasn't it?
First up, after a couple of trials, from the Stradbroke, he's just got class written all over this horse, and I hope you backed him in the Cox Plate because I think he's a Monty.
Come a good second.
Yeah, well, they reckon second prize is good.
Triple Elegance.
No, they couldn't have it on. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just not right.
Yeah.
Zara Dance out of his class. Sincero, definitely. I love the city. I backed it last start and just forget it went round. I just got interfered with about 9 times. Sacred Choice, it looks like it's definitely going to be a good track over there tomorrow. So you think he'll be Sacred Choice on a good track? No.
Blinkers are going on though, aren't they? So
yeah, but
you can't see him when
he's only won 2 good ones on heavy tracks because every other horse can.
Yes, he's more ground.
My good thing. This is Dore Me. It's a lovely Savabeel this, and got a devastating sprint. Peter Moody's tricked it up, and Glennie Schofield's on it, and you couldn't get a better ride on it than Glennie Schofield at the moment.
Yeah.
Sits at the back, so 7 doesn't matter. It always comes from the back.
Yeah. Just the pace of the race and interests me in this race. Gathering's going to get a soft lead.
You'll get a soft. I can see Zara Dancer sitting second outer. God knows for Triple Elegance, probably the trail. Sincero 5th, 6th, 7th outer. He hasn't got a lot of early pace, Sincero, so he just lobs out, gets where he wants to get, and then mind you, saying that he was 4th outer last week. He really pinged out last week.
He got a nice one. Now I like Gathering for a rough place bet because I think he'll lead this time. Last time he was trapped down on the slow inside and battled away. But I'll go for Sincero on top.
Well, that was a lovely run because in that race. That was him and Trusting went mad hat out front.
Trusting went in that, wasn't that right?
Yeah, no, 2 races ago.
Oh yeah.
Him and Trusting went mad, and then Trusting's come out and won last start, sitting about 9 wide by that Argentinian jockey.
Yeah.
Came about 12 wide on the turn and still came out and won. So Gathering didn't chuck it in. And, he chucked it in before. Trusting, but
just a nice race for him. He's had 2 runs back in now.
Well, I think Sincero goes. He says you'll just be a class.
Yeah.
I think he's.
I'll go Sincero. I'll go Sincero, Gathering, and Dore Me.
Yeah.
Those 3 there.
Yeah, I'm going Sincero, Dore Me, and I Love the City. I Love the City. Just a Monty beat last week, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Right, some excellent racing as well. We're going to get stuck into the study for that quaddy tomorrow and the pick sixes. So,
And my lucky days out of the
yeah.
Caulfield
Got a
Mill
virus.
Cup.
Got a
Got a
virus.
virus.
Yeah.
Bugger.
Good horse like that. But,
Yeah. Very good
racing.
horse.
That's racing.
Yeah. Did anyone see the Green Moon win yesterday? Man, that was a good
Oh, the
one.
Monsieur. I think it was a good tough one, wasn't it?
The Newcastle Gold Cup.
Mm.
Man.
So going to the
Definitely going to it's qualified now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Williams and Nick Hall and
Yeah, they punted it too from
yeah,
sevens
oh
to
yeah,
to
yeah.
fours.
$7 into $4.
Mm.
But
I just said that.
did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I like you so much. I'll repeat what you say.
Uh,
And Gala Warriors tonight. I don't know what happened last week.
oh, yeah.
What a disgrace! But I can honestly see no fancy stuff tonight. It's bum down, ass up, and just every set is just grinded out.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the only chance they got against Tigers.
So they're going to cancel out the Benji factor, don't they? So.
Yeah.
Benji.
Well, and Sean's got to step up, and Maloney's got to step
Yeah.
up. But
But we know they're good enough to win.
yeah,
It's like a horse. But anyway, class is permanent, form's
temporary.
temporary and goes up and down. So hopefully they can come back tonight, get in against Melbourne, and who knows from there? Who knows from there? So, and the World Cup.
We play Japan tonight.
Yeah. Go the All Blacks!
I see. I just
50 to
heard
60 points.
I just heard a bit of news that the ratio of losing by the second tier countries had come down from 5 years ago from 45 points average down to 18
Yeah,
points.
that's good to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the IRB are trumping it up, saying that all that money they put in, and so yeah, it's I think it's a great World Cup.
Oh, it's terrific. The atmosphere's
Yeah.
great, and everyone that came here in Nelson next week.
Yeah.
That's the long of that, so.
And then we got Aussie and Italy, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, well, Aussie and
Italy,
Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That should be good. Okay. Rightio. Hopefully we can get a few winners out of that. And go Mufasa.
Go Mufasa, yeah.
And go the quaddy at Melbourne.
Yeah.
Go you rough buggers.
And go Sincero, and then you watch, and then basically it's a month until we start the serious stuff.
Yeah.
Caulfield Cup, Cox Plate, and Melbourne Cup.
Yep. It's a nice bet sorted out for Hastings tomorrow, so hopefully we can make a few dollars. And,
Good fields, eh? Good
great,
fields.
yeah,
Good
yeah.
fields, Hastings.
So good luck and good punting.